everyone, Leslie Ray here with a quick and easy Tuesday tutorial on a Wednesday. I am going to share with you how to make a skinny nugget treat box. And I'm talking about the Hershey's Nuggets, little chocolate nuggets that you can get. There's a wide variety of little treat boxes you can make with these, and this one is a long skinny one that'll hold 5. It's really kind of fun. So for this project, you'll need Spookily Night and the Wizards and Spells paper pack, some cardstock, glue, double stick tape, paper, Wink of Stella or your favorite glitter pen, some watercolors, and some nugget candies. Okay, so let's get started. These are the nuggets that I'm talking about. You see they say nuggets on the side, and I am making a box that will hold 5 of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover them with some paper. I'm just using some regular white paper, and I printed my pattern paper out of the Wizards and Spells, and I've cut these in 1-inch strips, and these will fit very nicely, and then we'll trim them off. But these will fit very nicely, and just kind of dress this up just a little bit and make it a little extra special. I know these are going to be on the inside, but it'll just be a little something something. And then I have printed very small a Spookily owl from the Spookily Night, and colored him in with watercolor pencils and some water, and added a little sparkle to the moon and to his eyes, or her eyes. She's a little spookily witch, and she's cute. And mounted it on another little scalloped piece of cardstock. Once you get this done, then what you need is a piece of 4.5 by 6 cardstock. And I'll show you in a minute just what to do with this. This is also another piece of the Wizards and Spells digital paper pack. Okay, so let's start by, since we've already colored in our image, let's start by covering these little guys. And I like to cover these and close them with just glue. And so I'm going to cover it and see that I need to cut these about right here. So I'm going to cut all of these real quick so that I have them ready to go, and can just glue and cut. And to go all the way around this, I'm cutting these at about 3 1/8 of an inch. That's what I'm cutting these at. 3 inches will probably do it. 3 1/2 inches probably just a little too much. But 3 1/8 of an inch is what I'm actually cutting these at. So once I get 5 of these cut, last one. I love these little treat boxes. You can do all kinds of neat stuff with them. These are great teacher gifts. These are great bizarre gifts to make up a bunch and sell them. These are great for stuffers. This is for Halloween, but easily it would be a cool stocking stuffer as well. You can close these with glue, or you can use your favorite tape runner. All you have to do is make sure your glue is open. And I just used this glue too. Isn't that funny? Okay. Okay, let's try that again. I see it coming. It's going to be really sneaky and sneak up on us. You don't need a lot anyway, but here we go. Let's try. Watch, I'll be squeezing hard and this is going to just squirt out. And that thing. Okay. And I just make sure I line this up so that my stripes match. I like for my stripes to match. It's not uber necessary, but I like for my stripes to match. So here is my little cover. As you can see, it can slide off. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. I have our glue flowing. This goes so much easier. I'm just wrapping these around our little nuggets very simply and easily. I think it just adds a little something to your gift that you're giving. A little extra finishing touch on the inside. These would be very, very cute with even using a couple of different papers on the inside. I just really like this orange and black and white stripe with the orange pattern paper for the outside. I think it just looks really pretty together. So we have our 5 little nuggets all nice and covered. And now we get to move on to our box. Now, your 4.5-inch box, you want to, what I did was make it, I cut a 6 by 4.5-inch piece, and then I cut off just a smidge, just like 1/16 of an inch right here, because I want this just a little bit smaller. It makes a prettier box, in my opinion, when you do that. And I've scored this at 1/2, or at 1/2 inch, 1.5, a 1/2 inch, 1.5. So if you're, or so that the strips are that. So if you scored it at 1/2 inch, your next score takes place at 2 inches, then 2.5, then 4 inches, so that you have just this little smidge here. And then it was 6 inches long. That's for 5 nuggets. And so 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch score marks here. Now what you're going to do once you have all your score marks done is you want to cut the corners, or cut one corner. And I'm just cutting the shorty corner. We're not going to need this piece. And then cut 1/2 inch in like this, and 1/2 inch in at these crease points right here. Okay, and then I'm going to use a straight edge scoring tool to kind of help with sharpening the edges of my scores. Use any kind of bone folder or folding tool. I believe they call these silly sticks, and they provide a great way to sharpen your creases. Okay, so you can see here, forms a nice skinny little box. And then don't forget to crease up your flaps as well, because we want those to be nice and sharp too. Now, you don't have to mark the back of your paper. I simply marked it to make it easier for you to see where I creased my, where I scored my paper. Normally I wouldn't do that. So I did that just special for you. Now, on the skinny piece, I'm going to use a nice double stick tape and put that there. You can use your score tape if you like score tape. Any kind of double stick tape. Red line tape would work good here too. And I'm going to pull up my backing. And then try not to get hair in your box. Sorry about that, guys. And I'm going to close this edge here so that it's nice and met well. And this is why I made it just a little shorter on a smidge, or a smidge shorter. You can look down in there and see how little that smidge is, okay? Now, one end of this I'm going to also tape shut or glue shut. It doesn't matter. You can glue the whole shoot and match shut if you want to. But one end I'm going to glue shut with some tape. So here is my tape. Shut. There we are. So have everything tucked in. And now I'm going to put all of my candies in the top. Okay. Now if you wanted to make this for just 4 candies instead of 5, you would cut your square 5 inches long, and then your total box would be 4 inches long. Now, what I'm going to do is this top part I'm going to leave open like this because I'm going to add a bit of ribbon to my box. And now is the time, like if you have a discount store, I got these neat big sheer ribbons, 3 yards for $1. So be sure to check all of your places right now. And I like this sheer ribbon because you can still see the pattern through it, but I think it's really pretty with that. And I'm going to tie it. And this is where I would use Samantha and her little fingers to help me tie a ribbon here. But go ahead and tie a knot. Now the person getting into your box will be able to slide this off, so you don't have to worry about them not being able to get into your box. And then a nice little loopy bow right here. Okay, and I'm going to just cut a very simple little edge there. Now you can have it go up on top if you like it up on top, or I think I'm going to have mine go over the edge and be right here. And then I will add my little owl to my package with with a simple either a glue dot or this glue that I'm using is very tacky. So I will just add him right in here. And there you go. A skinny little gifty box that holds 5 of those nuggets with a cute little tag. I hope you enjoy our Digital Delights by Libby Lou, and I will join you again in 2 weeks. Next week, we have a wonderful tutorial by Christine. I hope you join us. Thank you for watching.